Story of Gangadhara, Shiva and the Ganges. According to Hindu mythology, Gangadhara Shiva is the form of Shiva that holds Ganga on his matted locks. The story of Gangadhara Shiva is associated with the arrival of Ganga on earth. There was a powerful king in India named Sagar. In order to declare his supremacy over the gods, he decided to conduct a Ashwamedha Yagna, that is a horse sacrifice. The king of heaven, Indra, grew jealous of King Sagar and decided to steal the ritual horse. Indra abducted the horse and tied him in the ashram of sage Kapil, who was in deep meditation for many years. Infuriated, King Sagar ordered his 60,000 sons to find out his sacrificial horse. After searching for a long time, they found the horse tied at the ashram of sage Kapil. Thinking that the sage was the culprit, they assaulted the great sage and awoke him from his trance state. Out of severe anger, the sage killed all the sons. Meanwhile, Anshuman, the grandson of King Saga, seeing his father getting killed, pleaded for forgiveness. The sage gave a condition that his father could be saved if he brings sacred river Ganga down from the heavens to purify the souls of him and his ancestors and help them attain salvation. King Dilip, son of Anshuman, pleaded with Lord Brahma to help in bringing the Ganga to earth, but he failed to please Brahma. Then he asked his son Bhagiratha to plead to Brahma. Finally, he succeeded to please Brahma and ordered Ganga to descend to earth. Ganga felt insulted and out of furiousness, she decided to destroy earth with her force while descending from heaven. Brahma warned Bhagiratha that earth will not be able to hold Ganga coming from heaven with such force and asked to seek help from Lord Shiva, the only one who can withstand the power of Ganga. Bhagiratha pleaded with Lord Shiva to help him, and Shiva agreed to receive Ganga in his matted locks. Lord Shiva agreed for Ganga to first descend on his head, flow through his matted hair, and then flow on earth. Hence, Lord Shiva is also addressed as Gangadhara. Ganga became arrogant and tried to drown Shiva by pushing him to the core of the earth. But the mighty Shiva easily held her in his locks. Shiva's tie was so strong that Ganga became helpless because of the prayer of Bhagiratha. Lord Shiva released Ganga in 7 streams, namely Bhagirathi, Janvi, Bilangana, Mandakini, Rishiganga, Saraswati and Alaknanda. She followed Bhagiratha, leading her to his ancestors to release their souls from the bondage and sufferings with her purity. Then these 7 tributaries or streams confluence at 5 Prayags, namely Vishnu Prayag, Nanda Prayag, Karna Prayag, Rudra Prayag and Dev Prayag. Ganga is considered to be the most sacred river in India. It originates from the depths of Gangotri glacier. As it flows through the Himalayan ranges, it is called Bhagirathi. Ganga, also known as Ganges, brings purity to human life, as seen in many of her traditions practiced since ages for both joyous occasions such as Diwali and also to pay homage to ancestors who have crossed over. In Mahabharata, Vyasa Maharishi mentions Ganga to be the pure consciousness in every form of creation, like how newborn babies are the reflection of perfection and are believed to be enlightened. When Ganga submits herself in devotion to Shiva, she crosses over her ego and becomes pure. The idea of Ganga being pure arises from this deep tenet that Chaitanya Shakti passes through the 7 energy centers of the body, brings purity not only to one's own body but to all around us. Individuals who are such realized souls were called Tirthas. They would bring purity to even the holiest of shrines. Many say the Bhagiratha Prayatna is the effort Bhagiratha undertook to walk across continents to Kapilaranya, modern day California, to bring peace to the Sagra's lineage. Many others say it is the complete surrender to the purpose of bringing Ganga to Bharatvarsha, that is India. But the Ganga we know today lives the definition of Prayatna. Every second Ganga is the Bhagiratha Prayatna. Her waters are called Tirtha because it takes effort on the part of the individual to cross over the five senses and bring purity to himself and to the world.